There were those days when LGBT had no T. I do, because I think those are the days that this wasn't really a major issue. And even I, a random person online, think it is a problem. I can understand those three, but not really the rest, because why do you feel the need to be a transgender person? Not to say that I hate the term or whatever, but I think people only really become a transgender person because they don't like their own gender, or they have to make their own gender identity. But why is this the case? I think it's because we're the middle children of history. We're born too late to explore the Earth, and born too early to explore space. And because of this, this is a time where we're at an all-time comfort. And because of this comfort, it breeds the weakness in our minds and makes us question ourselves about things. Not to sound like an old dad, but back in the old days, like in the 2000s, I'm pretty sure nobody really had the thought of it rather than LGBT, but not the T part of it. And for a good reason, I feel. At the time, there weren't really a need for it. There were things happening in the world at a time that didn't allow moments of comfort to the degree of this day and age. That's why today's generations have more than just a T in the LGBT, hence the LGBTQQIIA plus. Like, what? What even is that? Is a code for ARG? Like, how did it come to this? And I don't want to say this again, but this is because of comfort. Everyone feels too comfortable in this day and age. I understand it's not decided just like that, but I don't think it's related to gender. It's just a mental issue. You shouldn't really be trying to normalize that either, and be comfortable with it, and try to have other people sympathize with you. But I think you should try and understand why it's an issue to you, instead of making unbelievable solutions. But I also feel like not a lot of people this day and age have the mental fortitude to face a lot of their own issues, and just live in ignorance, making things up for the dopamine in their heads, and choose to live in comfort. This wasn't really made to state out why the T plus and LGBT is bad, or how they, the people, actually decide the gender concretely. Just my view on why this happened, and try to explain a reason for it, even if there is one. As these still could be wrong or right. This wasn't really made with research in mind, since it was just from my mind. But these are not something you should cite though, that's for sure.